Hello, this is Liz, and this is my Let's Play of Mass Effect 2. Just loading into the game here. I am doing... There we go. I'm doing the Mastermind DLC, and yeah, let's do it. Not my favorite DLC, as I said, but it's still good. I've made a change to my system. I don't know whether that's going to make things easier or not.
Commander, you need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. It doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has likely taken control of them. Archer out.
Okay, so the Hammerhead can jump.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
I think this is the viewpoint they're talking about, which is nice. We've got some weird flying creatures in the air. Hopefully they are not Geth weird flying creatures. The problem with the Hammerhead is that it has 0 armor. So if you get into a fight, you have a really difficult time because you have to strafe. And we're gonna have to shoot things anyway, even with this one. So nobody's shooting at us here, but we do need to pick up this. I think it's... Which one is it? Which one is it? Is it shift? No, shift is afterburners. Is it tab? No. Which key is it? No. Control? No. So this is... Ah! I've done the wrong thing. Okay, so this is that one. Is it this key, this key? Tab? No, that's the one that brings up that menu. That's the afterburners again. Control? Okay.
An emergency Cerberus data packet has been recovered. It contains information on Project Overlord that other research cells need to review. Be alert for more packets in the area. 5 more remain.
These are space cows. We saw them in Mass Effect 1. Here's that beautiful view they were talking about earlier, I think. So anyway, they want us to go through here, which is fine. And Vulcan Station, let's choose these guys. Yeah, that's not really well done, because if it actually happened, the Hammerhead would fold like a cheap suit. I don't know if you've noticed, but...
I advise extreme caution. Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. They stopped reporting it shortly after the experiment.
Scanning area. Analysis. VI infection is present within plant machinery. Advise caution.
I think we're meant to go in here. So let's go in here. And they don't really give you... Oh, it's over there, isn't it? Okay. Okay, and this is... And that's how you shoot things, because you have to strafe, otherwise it will kill you. What's over here? Anything? Iridium, not worth it. Okay. I'm not sure why I don't like these missions very much.
Scanning area. Analysis. Debris field provides adequate support for vehicle.
I think it's because it's just such a departure from what you usually do in Mass Effect, and not something that I would want to do. Okay. Right, okay, well I'm trying. There we go. And now can I get out of this stupid thing? Yes.
Warning. Automated controls are offline. Core systems have been compromised.
We've got trouble.
Lost shield.
There's nothing in here, I don't think.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve A3 have exceeded
Engineer's log. We've registered a huge spike in energy consumption. My technicians traced it to the experiment underway at Atlas Station. We're trying to raise them now.
We have a little viewing platform in case we want to look at the lava.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve A3 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required. Venting outflow successful.
Yeah, so we did that. And that guy's not happy with us, which is fine. So we get to go out back to our vehicle. And now we get to jump on one of these things, if I can do it right. Oh my gosh. Interesting from doing that either, but we'll just hang in there. Okay, so now we need to get over to that area where the light is. So we're gonna leapfrog it. over here. And we can also go up. And there is stuff to get up there, so we're just gonna go up. Although I don't know that there's much up here, just like a couple spots like this. Yeah, it's not exciting, is it? And then there's one over there that we have to actually shoot things for. And that little alarm we're hearing is that it got like 2 shots on us, so we're about dead. It's not very nice. Not a very nice experience. Okay, so now we're trying to get over there, which means we need to do the leapfrog thing again. Thankfully, so now we're off of that thing, and we're in, so we got 3 of these I think we're supposed to do. I'm just gonna check my journal real quick because I think it says, no, we get 2 of these. We get Atlas Station and Vulcan Station. And Atlas Station, Vulcan and Prometheus stations to override the lockdown from each. So we need Vulcan, Prometheus Station, and then we go to Atlas Station.
Warning. Pressure levels in valve D4 have exceeded maximum threshold. Manual control is required.
Got some credits there, that's helpful. I forget how to do this now. There's another way around somehow. Do I have to shoot this? I feel like I have to. Yep. I'm just going to switch my weapon over. Damn, I can't hit anything today. I could have probably done that earlier with the robots, but it doesn't really matter. Don't see any ammunition. More research logs.
Received an SOS from Atlas Station. Archer has declared a project emergency. We're trying to shut down the power generators to starve the VI, but it's already hacked our automated systems. I'm ordering my people to sabotage the plant any way they can.
Doesn't want us to watch that, I guess. Okay, I think this one has... yeah, lots of enemies.
This should slow him down.
Some money. A lot. I don't think there's anything around here to get. Watch out, Tally. No.
I hear you, Doctor. We've hit the override at Vulcan Station and are moving on. Shepard out.
I don't know why. Why is that a renegade option? I just don't get it. You're shooting a bit of metal. It's not part of the AI or the VI. We've successfully issued override command from Vulcan Station. We gained a little bit of experience. We gained a little credits, and we gained some iridium.
piece of work. Vulcan Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
Lazy bitch. Making me do all the work. What is down there?
Threat detection. Enemy units nearby. Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
It's very loud.
Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 4 more remain.
Sorry about that. That was extremely loud. Can hear myself talk. I'm just gonna wander around a bit. I've never actually got all these data packets, nor do I care, really. I don't think you get a really good reward for getting them.
Scans indicate VI infection is present in nearby turrets.
Yep. I'm not gonna bother.
Commander, that was a daring piece of work.
We're not gonna bother with
Vulcan
that.
Station was a success. You still need to go to Prometheus Station and override the lockdown from there. Good luck.
We're just gonna go to Prometheus Station.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note.
Keep the same team.
Commander Shepard, Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines used in our experiment. Our people there have gone silent. It's likely the VI has activated the defense shields to keep you out. Good luck.
Oh yes, I remember this now.
Scanning area. Analysis. Generators are providing power for main shield. Warning, the VI infection has assumed control of the Geth cannon. Warning, we are being targeted.
like there's, I mean, you can go around, and there's a couple like little nooks you can go in. You might get a couple different things, but it's just not worth it.
Attention visitors. This server's facility contains hazardous AI technology. You agree to assume all liability for personal injuries or death that may occur during your visit. Thank you.
Hanging around all these dormant machines is creepy. It's like death staring at us from the shadows. I'd rather work at Vulcan Station.
We're gonna defeat that later. Do.
Flanagan just ran a simulation. If these geth ever wake up, there's a 98% chance we'll be dead within 2 minutes. I'm starting to hate Flanagan.
Well, he's not wrong. Yeah, a few more credits. Really not that much. Thought Tally was a geth there for a second.
Halloween was yesterday. Flanagan ran around wearing spare geth parts. Spooked the shit out of everyone. Definitely.
I am wasting ammo doing that.
The VI is closing some passages and leaving others open. It's like it's hurting us. Or at least the geth are still dormant.
Yeah, I gotta go this way. Let's just save it.
To all Cerberus personnel, in an effort to reduce workplace stress, music has been approved for station-wide broadcast.
Scanning area. Analysis. The objective is located on the far side of this impasse.
Yeah, okay, so like this is one of the annoying puzzles because it's not quite clear what you're supposed to do. You kind of need to have this one just out. So whoop. That's not really helpful. But I want to move this one. I want want to move that one. And it's really not very clear what you're supposed to do. I want to move this one. Why can't I move this one? Let's move it down. And then up. And then... Okay, so that one moves things around. So that one you need to move down. And then you need to move that one up. I think that's what we need. Yep. And this is the last one we need to do.
Override of Atlas Station lockdown accepted.
And there's the catch. I knew this was too easy. Come on, let's move.
Hostile gas activity detected. Armed response is authorized. Cerberus reminds all personnel that this emergency is now classified information. Disclosure to outside parties is a violation of your confidentiality agreement.
I do like that.
Get note 7 through 14 are now active. Emergency action required.
In my job, I have some things to do with confidentiality agreements.
Deploying combat drone.
Good job, Sally. So another one goes. Going. Thank you for that. That's not extremely helpful.
Weapons ready.
anything else back here? No.
Warning. Get neural activity increasing. Please isolate machines immediately.
This should slow him down.
Go get them, Katika. Good work.
What was back there? Was there anything back here? Like in this room? Just checking, I don't want to miss any credits. Nope. I think I came in a different way.
Get nodes 20 through 35 are now active. Emergency action required.
This should soften them up.
Got hostile drone. Branch one. This should punch through their armor.
They're all yours, Katika.
One thing this game does not do, and I don't think it gives enough credit for this, the game does not teach you how to be I'm thinking distance. Somebody who gives a lot of distance damage, and then forces you to be in a room with something that you can't do distance damage with. If that makes any sense. There's a lot of games that do, which is really obnoxious, and sometimes it keeps you from progressing. We get 1 squad point from that. We successfully issued an override command from Prometheus Station. We get some credits. Just 5,000 credits. This is pathetic.
lockdown has been cancelled. You can reach Atlas Station and end this nightmare. You'll need to find the main server room there to shut down the VI experiment. Good luck.
Geographic conditions indicate an aesthetically pleasing view nearby. Organic life forms may wish to take note. Another Cerberus data packet has been recovered. 4 more remain.
Keep the same team. They're effective. Still don't have enough to put into Shockwave. Garrus. Oh, they don't get squad points. Oh, I guess that's it. Can't really upgrade my party members now. The best they're gonna do.
Looks like you're in, Commander. Good. I'm getting some troubling readings here, though. The VI is trying to upload its program directly from your location. Get to the server room and shut down the core before it can...
RH? Archer log 155.2. For years, my brother's condition has been a handicap. That changed today. His autistic mind is the breakthrough I've been looking for. He can communicate with the gift. Such a tremendous knowledge for mathematics. It seems serendipity is alive.
Yeah, see, I get annoyed because the windows on my car are all electronic now. I can't.
157.8. Unless he sees results, the elusive man is shutting us down next week. I have no choice. I'm going to tap David directly into the Geth neural network and see if he can influence them. The danger should be negligible. David might even enjoy it.
I don't think he does, actually. Oh yes, it's this one. This is it. Yeah, okay.
Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction. Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction. Resetting elevator. Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. System malfunction.
I forget how this goes. What was the console we saw?
Resetting elevator. Arriving at level 2. Arriving at level 4. Arriving at level 6. Arriving at level 3. Arriving at level 5. Arriving at level 7.
don't think he's happy about that one.
I'd be lying if I said no harm could come to David. His autistic mind is as alien to me as a natural alien. Anything could happen when we plug him in. But I have to try, don't I?
This is valuable.
Warning. Decelerator offline. Serious injury may occur.
Get ready. I wouldn't be surprised if this button summoned a Reaper.
Yeah, so this puts you in some sort of weird hologram world. With real enemies by yourself.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
Time on this project is running out. There are no options left. How to get the guests' attention?
The robot says hello.
Eureka, David. You're a miracle worker.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
David, can you repeat my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Square root of 918.09 is 30.3.
David, please pay attention.
Loud. It's getting loud in here.
I'm sorry, you didn't deserve that. Would you mind repeating my notes from Thursday's experiment?
Log 137.3. The experiment yielded no discernible patterns of geth obedience. End dictation now, David. Hell, the elusive man will have my head for this.
Thank you. And how are you feeling today?
Square root of 924.16 is 30.4. Earplugs would be good.
take a step forward.
How does he do it?
David is a mathematical savant. His autistic mind can interpret the Geth language at its most basic form and mimic their phonetics. With his photographic memory, cross-referencing the meaning as a snap. He's literally a human computer.
And you think he can interface with the Geth's neural network?
I do.
Is that even safe, Doctor?
I see no harm in finding out.
I think that's it. I think we can go out of the room now. I think I might have to go over, actually. And through. And now you can actually start hearing him, which is depressing. Coffee machines, because the universe knows that everyone runs off of coffee. Some power cells here.
Warning. Elevator exceeds maximum weight capacity.
Should I? Yeah, let's do the arc projector just once. Did I actually just move over? No, I did not. Oh my god. I thought I moved over to my arc projector. I was getting so excited. But it didn't work.
Square root of 906.01 is 30.1. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2.
We're ready. Open a connection to the Geth network.
Oh, there it is. Oh! For God's sake, okay.
Quiet. Please, make it stop.
Wait! Commander! I'm begging you. Don't do anything rash.
This is an atrocity.
Rash? Like forcing your own brother into an experiment?
I know how this must look, but I never intended any harm to come to him. You must believe me.
I don't
it's not
have to
like
believe
I planned
you.
this. It was an accident.
Not an
Seeing
accident.
David communicate with the Geth, it all seemed harmless.
You did it on purpose.
And before you knew it, you were running your own private hell.
I had no choice. The demands were incredible. The elusive man doesn't broker failure. Any war we fight with the Geth will be bloody. I was asked to find a way to avoid that.
Well, you failed.
And how many have already died for this project?
More souls than will ever forgive me. But I won't apologize for radical ideas. If my work spares 1 million mothers mourning the loss of 1 million sons, my conscience will rest easy.
You made him suffer.
Look at him. Your brother will never be the same.
The damage may not be permanent. He might recover some semblance of his mind.
He's an innocent victim.
So you'll sacrifice your brother's happiness for your own ambition.
Square root of 906.01 equals
30.1. What I've done to David is unethical.
Yes.
If he dies, it's unforgivable.
Yes.
Let me take care of him. Please.
quiet.
David's coming with me.
I've seen enough of your cruelty to know he'll never be free from it here. I'm taking him away.
No, leave him! He's too valuable!
You even think about coming after your brother, and this bullet will be waiting for you. Then we'll see who's valuable.
Where will you take him?
Grissom Academy. They can help special cases like David, minus the torture. Joker, contact the Academy and let them know we've got someone who needs their help.
Aye, aye, Commander.
The elusive man can fire me if he doesn't like it.
Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless. Square root of 912.04 is 30.2. It all seemed harmless.
So I don't know how you could be human and not choose the Paragon options here. I imagine if you did anything else, I just can't imagine doing anything else. That's it. Paragon for this one. Rogue VAY was successfully shut down, but the test subject was taken to a non-Cerberus facility for care. While this is a considerable setback for Cerberus, Dr. Archer's research will be instrumental in devising a safer approach to controlling the Geth. Which, by the way, never happens in the entirety of this series. Got some experience, we got heavy skin weave, we got a mild amount of credits. I think that pushes us to 40,000. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go research the heavy
Commander,
skin
you received a
wave.
new message at your private terminal.
Gives me a bit more health. That doesn't really matter. Dr. Archer's brother from the elusive man, Shepard. I understand you've taken Dr. Archer's brother to Grissom Academy. I'm familiar with their work. It should be a good home for him. I don't condone Dr. Archer's actions, but they did provide a breakthrough we've been sorely lacking thus far. We'll likely never find another individual with David's unique talents. Though your decision is understandable, it has set our efforts to understand the Geth back several years. Boo-hoo! I'm not worried. Whoop. I need to mark that as red. And that means our journal is pretty clear. We got the layer of the Shadow Broker, which I said I'm going to do after the collectors, and the assignment's arrival after the collectors. I am going to take a really, really quick break, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I've done a little bit of thinking. I think we're going to do the Shadow Broker mission now. The reason why I want to do the Shadow Broker mission now is because people say to do it after the suicide mission, but it gives you things that are meant to be played throughout the game. So I don't actually think it's meant to be played after the game. I think it's meant to be played anytime. And it gives you some experience, and it gives you some credits, and I only need one more point to max out Shockwave, and I could get the shotgun damage now, but I wouldn't have enough for the damage protection that I really want from Ilium. And I know you get enough credits in the Shadow Broker mission to get both. So that's what I'm going to do, just for completeness sake. Just going to see if Morden has anything else to say.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Past relationship with Talizora makes dalliance attractive as stress release. Still, recommend caution. Quarry an immune system weak could kill her.
Wow, I've never seen this before. I've never romanced Tali or seen Tali romanced anywhere, so I just don't. I never looked at the romance. I don't know anything about it. Morden always tells you something about the relationship that you're in, but that's very crazy.
You have a recommendation as a doctor?
Talizora acquired antiseptic. Recommend you self-sterilize as well. Oral contact with tissue dangerous. Take precautions. Also forwarding advice booklet to your quarters. Valuable diagrams, positions comfortable for both species, erogenous zone overviews. Can supply oils or ointments to reduce discomfort. Gave ED electronic relationship aid demonstration vids to use as necessary.
You are joking.
Wait a minute, Morden. You're just yanking me around, aren't you?
Shocking suggestion. Doctor-patient confidentiality, a sacred trust. Would never dream of mockery. Enjoy yourself while possible, Shepard. We'll be here studying cell reproduction. Much simpler, less alcohol and mood music required.
He's lovely.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't matter. Still good to hear his voice.
His nephew? Aww.
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved. Reward for curiosity, intelligence. Drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
They'd game the system? I don't know what that... I don't know what this means or what he's trying to get here.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues if their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious.
Oh, I see.
Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs. Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
Okay, timing of call.
Are you calling him because you're worried we won't make it back?
No. Aware survival unlikely, but actually contacted him for family connection. Hard to imagine galaxy. Too many people, faceless, statistics easy to depersonalize. Good when doing unpleasant work. For this fight, want personal connection. Can't anthropomorphize galaxy, but can think of favorite nephew. Fighting for him.
That is a really, really good and sweet point.
Your nephew got tenure at 16? Is he a genius or a scientific prodigy?
No, wait. Don't want to insult him. Yes, but not in manner you meant. Remember, Salarian lives short. Mature rapidly by your standards. Don't live much past 40.
I'm glad you got to talk to family before we finish this. And I'm glad we talked too, Gordon.
Honored to be part of this, Shepard. Helped preserve Galaxy before with genophage. Dirty work. Ethically ambiguous. Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Mordin Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case. Regardless. Thank you.
See if he has anything else to say.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Having trouble working between your interruptions and Edie's insistence that insane experiments endanger entire crew. Hard to concentrate. Affecting morale. Anything else?
Okay, so I think he's done too.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
I know Jacob is completely done. I'm not sure whether Tally will tell me anything other than just repeat what she said before, so we're just gonna check that. Gonna go down to engineering and check that.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
For you? Of course. I can't tell you how much what...
Yeah.
But I understand if you need to find something... someone else. Not that
I don't want to risk your health.
Thank you. I'll find a way.
Just, yep. So she's just gonna repeat what she said before.
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Oh, God.
It's right over there.
Ah, shit.
I don't want to hear that crap he says.
Beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely. Quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you.
Hey.
What is this us thing? Did I unwittingly lead her on?
Talk to me, Jack.
I got nothing to say. You act interested, but you got other things going. So don't pretend you coming down here is special. You make a lot of stops.
You mean Tally?
Is this about Tally?
I don't care where you play, but don't act like I'm precious if this is just killing time for you.
I'm still interested in her.
I'm not ready to break it off.
Then why the hell are you talking to me? Get the fuck out of here.
Yep. That's basically it. I must have chose the nice option with her, and it just led her on a bit. And I don't want to lead her on. And she cusses at me when I do, so I'm just going to...
Back for another lesson. Tough fight on Horizon. I fought slavers and kidnapping rings, but nothing like that. Some slavers took a little girl on a colony in the Skepsis system.
Yeah.
Girl woke up, fought her way out.
He's just gonna give you war stories.
On the way to Omega. 8 years old. Should have had no chance on Horizon.
Just shouting at me down the hall.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
Really mean.
Don't wear yourself out on someone else's memories. We've got our own bad guys to fight.
Your enemies are my enemies. We'll shove the Collector's claws where a dark sun can't shine, and they will deserve it. I won't disrespect their strengths by doing less than the worst to them.
That's what we need.
That's the kind of thinking that will save a galaxy.
You make it possible, Shepard. You're my battle master. You give me purpose. That's what makes Krogan feared soldiers and not animals. Lead well, Shepard. You have my respect.
I got some renegade points for that. I really haven't received very many renegade points. Alright. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just try to talk to him one more time and see if there's anything else he'll say.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Battle Master.
There we go.
Everything. Clan, kin, and enemies to fight.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
That's the last thing he says to you. Okay. So, let's see if Samara or Thade has anything to say. I keep forgetting Thane's even there. I know it's bad. I know people are very upset with me right now, somewhere in the world.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Of course, Shepard. Join me.
Still talking to Cole yet?
Yes. It's still difficult, but he seems less angry. Will you hear my confession, Shepard?
Don't I always? Of course.
I wouldn't talk to you if I didn't want to hear what you have to say.
When I married Erica, the Hanar let me leave their service to raise a family, but I had no other skills, so I freelanced. When Erica was killed, I pursued those responsible. Once I'd eliminated them, I had no goal. I accepted the Dantius commission because I didn't know what else to do.
I guess you're lucky we came along when we did.
It was an intervention by the gods. I would have died in that penthouse. I would have fulfilled my contract. If Nasana's guards caught me afterwards, it would have been a good death. But someone else was pushing to reach the target, forcing me to move faster, challenging me. I had to reach her first.
You had to reach her first?
You're alive because I wounded your pride?
Pride is the line between a professional and a thug. Your mission gave me purpose, a cause to die for, a chance to atone. I was able to speak to my son again. I can leave my body in peace.
Don't leave it yet, Colyat. Or not Colyat. Thane.
We've got a long way to go before you can rest.
I know. I'm prepared for whatever comes. Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
Okay.
I should go.
That
I
should
shall
be
return
about
to my
it for
meditations.
him. And then Samara's at... I think she's this side of the ship.
Shepard.
Anything new?
There is something I've wanted to tell you. I've done many things in my lifetime. I thought the galaxy held nothing new for me. Since joining you, I've realized how much more there is.
Oh, why can't she be romanceable?
You must have seen many things in your years of travel.
As a maiden, I served as a mercenary. I fought tyrants and pirates. I experienced everything the galaxy has to offer. As a Justicar, I saw parts of Asari space few know about. I destroyed villages and saved cities. I even fought a Spectre.
You fought who?
Why did you fight a Spectre?
A Taurian named Nihilus.
Nihilus.
He may have been on council business, but I witnessed him kill an unarmed civilian. Following the code, I attacked.
I knew Nihilus.
Nihilus seemed like an honorable Turian, and a good Spectre.
He may have been. However, killing unarmed civilians is wrong.
When we met, I witnessed you kill a merc who had no chance against you.
That mercenary was armed, and I offered her a way out. She chose to ignore it.
What have your years as a Justicar been like?
Mostly tedium and hardship. Traveling on freighters, wandering through rural areas, rooting out injustices big and small, putting down corrupt officials. When I arrive in a remote area, individuals often approach me with matters of justice. My judgment rarely turns out the way they hope.
How do you pay for transportation between worlds?
Asari captains often welcome Justicars. We reduce pirate attacks. One raid was called off when the pirates were able to verify that I was aboard.
Okay, destroyed a village.
Why would you destroy an entire village?
I tracked Morinth to a remote colony world. She'd perverted an entire town, making them worship her and bring young Asari as sacrifices. When I arrived, she fled, throwing her minions at me in waves. They bought her time with their lives. When it was done, only small children remained. I left them in the authorities' care and continued my pursuit.
What was being a mercenary like?
I was a young, impulsive maiden who discovered her talent for combat. I reveled in it, until the day my troop was hired to guard a mysterious shipment on its way to some clandestine drop-off area. I discovered the shipment was slaves, to be traded to the collectors for advanced technology.
You were a slave,
You supported the slave trade?
In my foolish youth, I'd certainly engaged in questionable practices, but never anything patently unjust. I demanded that we turn around. My mates disagreed. After they were dead, I brought the ship around. The collector craft was just arriving. They closed faster than I could flee. Fortunately, we were close to the mass relay. I got through, and they did not pursue.
And how about the slaves?
What did you do with all the slaves?
I lectured them on the virtues of strength and defending oneself. Then I distributed the armor, weapons, and credits of my dead colleagues, and released the captives on the Citadel.
Wow, that must have been kind of a head fuck for them.
We're not done with this yet.
I am sure. It will be my honor to be by your side at the end.
You make it sound final, Samara.
You think we're all gonna die?
You've assembled a powerful group, but we are fighting an unknown. I am ready for whatever comes, but I do not fool myself about our chances.
The mission is paramount. Let's choose this one.
We'll finish this mission and live to see the end.
I hope you are right. Shepard.
How are you?
Perhaps we could speak later. I wish to meditate.
I should go.
Of course.
Does a lot of meditating, that woman. So I hadn't exhausted all the dialogue. I think I have now, though. I know I've exhausted theirs. And... okay, so Shadow Broker it is. I am definitely 100% not doing the Firewalker missions. I looked into it. It doesn't give you anything. It's just, it'll give you some credits, which I don't need if I do the Shadow Broker now. My map is a lot more empty. Alright, we'll go ahead and get some fuel and stuff. And I know I've only got a few more minutes left, but I'm just gonna set up the mission anyway, because it'll take a few minutes to get there. I don't want Ilium. What am I doing? Is it Ilium I want? Yeah, it is. Okay, it is. It is Ilium. Land. And let's take our old, not you. Our old crew. Still don't have enough, and I don't think I'm going to be able to update anybody, so we're just gonna go with that.
Ilium sees many human refugees, terminus orphans, and former slaves abandoned by
Conrad Werner started his own charity. Oh, that's so wonderful.
Very few Quarians ever set foot here. Ilium doesn't allow the flotilla to approach beyond a certain distance. This is the greatest planet in the galaxy for those who can afford it, and they work hard to keep the Quarian fleet away.
Well, it is sort of their planet. So they can do that. It's just quite nasty.
Teamwork, confidence. When you join the Blue Suns mercenary group, you're getting a crash course in life. Join today and find out about our incentive program, signing bonuses, and retirement options. Blue Suns, we'll cut you a path to the future.
Alright, Liara.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. So, what can I do for you?
Let's do the Shadowbreaker thing.
I know you're looking for the Shadow Broker. Cerberus gave me data on where to find him. Interested?
Absolutely. I had no idea. Let me see what you've got. It looks like a leaked transmission between Shadow Broker operatives. Some hints as to the location and... It's about Farron. He's still alive.
Who's Farron?
He was a friend. He helped me recover your body from the Shadow Broker.
Why did the Shadow Broker want my corpse?
He was going to sell you to the collectors, but Farron and I stopped him. Farron sacrificed himself to save me.
So you rescued me. Then how did I end up with Cerberus?
Well, they gave me intel to help recover you. They actually put Farron with me in the first place. After I got out, I gave you to them. They said they could bring you back.
You saved me. Why give me to Cerberus?
So you're the one responsible for me ending up with Cerberus? Why?
Was I supposed to let my friend die when someone offered a sliver of hope? They brought you back, and now they're giving me a chance to find Farron. After 2 years, I hadn't even dreamed.
We'll get him back.
Any friend of yours is a friend of mine. What's the next step?
I don't know. I need to prepare, to think. I'm going home. Use my terminal if you need any local intel.
You okay?
I've spent 2 years plotting revenge. Now I have the chance to make it a rescue.
Let me help. I'll come by your apartment.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have a plan by then. Thank you, Shepard.
Okay, so we're here in the office. All we have to do is take a cab, and that's it. So it is time for me to stop this recording. It's been an hour and a half. Oh gosh. We have to, I feel like we have to rescue that guy from his capture by his brother, basically, and his torture. So in a way, I'm glad we did that. And it does have repercussions for the third game as well. I don't know what happens if you don't. The Firewalker missions are just a waste of time. Doesn't give you very much. Gives you some credits, gives you like a power up, but really not all that great. And you can get all that stuff outside of it. So I am going to go ahead and end it here, and we'll do the bulk of the Shadowbroker's mission next time. There, okay. There.